Hello, Super Nerd friends, Haley and Alexis. It's Friday. This is Becky, and if I were to tell you how I feel right now, I wouldn't. I can't. I'd have this urge to just like portray my happiness by throwing my arms up in the air and wiggling them around and going like that because I'm really happy, and I don't know why I'm really happy. But Alexis, I just watched your video and I'm really glad that you like substituting so much and that you had so much fun. I don't know if it was all that fun, but that you had a really great day with the special ed kids. That's really great. Jen does Young Life for special ed. So that's like high school special ed, which is probably a lot different than second grade, but that's kind of intimidating, and I would be really intimidated. But I'm really glad that it went well, because I love it when, kid experiences are really happy, because most of the time they're intimidating for me. But then they're fun, actually, in person. I don't know, kids are enigmas. So yay everybody for jobs. Yay, look at us. I'm gonna say, lots of stuff to say. Anyway, I'm great with Yuya. Haley, you were saying that, you would typically want to stick with one character, in a dating game. So I will trust your judgment on that, and I don't know anything about dating games, especially not pigeon dating games. Well, I might actually know more about pigeon dating games than about dating games, because I don't even know that much about pigeons. So, never mind. But yeah, let's challenge Haley's French accent and go with Yuya. I second that notion. And Haley, your Fallout videos are... See, when I started watching them, I was like, I still don't understand. I've never... I think, was it, I think, Toby was playing Fallout New Vegas, so I maybe watched a couple of those videos. But I started watching your videos, and I realized how little I know. I know nothing about this game, so everything you did completely confused me. Like the map, and the quests, and even the inventories, and the looting, and you open a drawer and it doesn't open all the way, and then there are words there. What is this? Is this a role-playing game, or is this an action game? I don't understand. So the gameplay is really confusing to me. But the whole background and storyline are really fascinating because I didn't know much about it at all. So I got really interested in it as I keep going. Just the storyline becomes more and more interesting. And so I finally got to the point where when I saw this email from goodoldgames.com that they had huge sales, somehow I found, see, I can't find it on their website anymore, but they had Fallout for $4.99, the first Fallout game. I was like, oh, cool. So I went and bought that game. And I think it was later that I realized that it's a lot different than Fallout New Vegas, because it was made in, 98, 96? So it's much more of a typical role-playing game. So I started playing that. I also bought Fallout 2 for also $4.99. I need to stop spending money on games, because I have so many games. But I was really, really excited about those. And I was reading the game manual, and I'm really excited. So I was really excited, and I started playing it, and it's so slow, because this rat attacks you. And the rat lunges at you, and the rat misses. And then you have you have 10 action points. You can use 3 action points to punch the rat. And if you miss, then you can grab its knife and lunge at the rat, and then you give 4 damage points to the rat, and then the rat lunges at you, and then it takes 2 health points away. And then you take your gun and you shoot the rat, and finally the rat's dead. Gosh, and this is one rat, and you look at the whole cave, and there are rats everywhere. So the game takes a long time to play. But, yeah, it should be... Anyway, the manual just... Gosh, it's all talking about, what Fallout is, and radiation, and oh my gosh, and what are they? The vaults, vault, yeah, gosh. So, I also want to start watching The Venture Bros, but I can't find anywhere online. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to, other than work, which is still going really well. I enjoy my time in the dairy because it kind of breaks stuff up. But as I'm there, it's, you know, it's getting, when it's low, like when there's not much going on, then it's just like, oh my gosh, you still have 4 hours here. Oh my gosh. And so sometimes it goes really slow, but most of the time it's good. There was a really pissed off lady the other day, and I didn't give her her wine discount, and I forgot her cat litter, so she's like, no, I need this all in one. And she'd already paid. So she was like, nope, you're gonna have to refund me for this entire transaction and then ring it all up again. And typically you would do that by refunding her each item. Okay. But the items were on sale. And so and it was wine. And so you can't just refund an item that's on sale. You have to figure out the sale price, punch in that number, and then ring up the refund. With you have to manually enter the price each time. Oh my gosh. So I was like, and it was really busy at that time. And so Basim had to do all that. And then Basim was frustrated. And I was frustrated. And she was not happy. So, but that doesn't happen very often. Usually they're really good-natured people. And I got to blow up a balloon today, and that was fun. I love blowing up balloons. Although usually people buy flowers a lot, and so I'm like, oh, they're buying flowers for their sweetheart. That's so nice. And then I'm like, do you want a bag? And they're like, no, I'm just taking it across the street to the cemetery. I'm like, oh, it's for the cemetery. Oh. So, yeah. How are you guys? I need to call both of you. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Haley, I hope your Christmas present gets there soon. I don't know how fast shipping is from wherever it is that I got your present from, which I'm not divulging. I'm gonna do some driving tomorrow. We got the car fixed. I'm gonna get my license soon, and then we'll all have jobs and school and cars. Yeah. I'm ahead of you guys on school. Sort of. I mean, I'm behind you guys because I'm at a community college getting my associate's degree to get my bachelor's degree. So I'm like 3 steps behind. But I'm in the school. I have a job, but I don't have cars, though. So, yeah. Alexis, a little while ago you were talking about flirting. Maybe in church, just like general flirting. And there's so much flirting that goes on at QFC. Just, I don't know exactly where the line is there, but I don't know. All the times that I think guys are flirting, just whether it be shamelessly or harmlessly or innocently or however, they all seem to have girlfriends. But they're always like really nice, big cheesy smile, everything, and oh, hi Rebecca, how's your day going? Blah blah blah. And maybe they're just really nice. That's great. There was one guy though, I asked him for his phone number. I probably asked him for his QFC card first because that's what, but he was probably deaf and had a couple hearing aids. So he's like, you want my phone number? Aww. And I turn red really easily, which, I turn red a lot at QFC, I think. It's a good thing I can't see my face because I think it's red a lot. I should just never have a job in any kind of public place relating with people, which is why I should stay in the dairy always. And he was like, oh, I made you blush. Yeah. And he was what, like 90? I don't know. Old people. So many old people at QFC. The world didn't end. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I'm doing the vlog on the end of the world day. I don't know how the apocalypse got so big. The Mayans never predicted a zombie apocalypse, but that's what everyone made it into. Don't know how that came about. I'm gonna check and see how long this video is. It's only 10 minutes. Psh, I still have time. There were a million more things I was gonna say. Kathy's not here until January 1st, so I'm here, kind of, until then. I do work for the next few days, though. The next day off I have is Christmas. So I'm only working for a few hours on Christmas Eve, though, so. Oh, I got my Secret Santa. I got his presents in the mail. Did I tell you guys? I got him, he works in the meat department, and I got him a bacon air freshener and bacon candy. I don't actually know him, but, yeah, actually, I've probably seen him. I just, they never seem to wear their name tags in the meat department, so I don't know who he is. I don't know. So I'll have to leave that for him sometime. I thought we were gonna have like a party and give him out then, but when I went up there for my break tonight, there's a present there, and it said, "Merry Christmas, Rebecca." And I was like, "Aww." And so I totally thought that it was Adelina, because I went up for my break and like her purse was on the table, and then I had to go back because I left my keys down the front, and so when I came up again, Adelina was gone and the present was there. I was like, very subtle, Adelina. But then I went back down, and Jesse said, "Did you get the present?" And he said that he or she told me to remind you to not forget it. I was like, oh, so it's a he, so it's not Adelina. Darn, I thought it was Adelina. Unless Jesse was being tricky. And at first I thought it was Jesse, but he said, no, it's not me. Which, doesn't mean anything. But, so I don't know, so I think it was Scott. And Scott was taking physics first quarter this last semester. Not at Bellevue College, though, it was at Shoreline. But he thought he did really well on the test. I mean, I've already taken physics 1. I mean, I took physics first semester. I got a B in class. I mean, and I took AP physics, and I got a 4 on the test. So, and that's at Shoreline, not Bellevue. I got a 4, if you're wondering about my grades, I got a 4.0. Yay! And actually, like, at Wazoo, A's are 93 and above, and I think in Spanish it was like 92 and above, but at Bellevue College, they're 95 and above. And I got a 4.0, so yay! Yay for me. I really want to get my final back, and my parents were putting together a chair, because we got actually a sofa. We got a sofa from IKEA. So they had this piece, and it was, it was like a, screw, but it didn't have ends on either side, so so it had 2 different threads, and one thread was right-handed, and the other thread I thought was left-handed, because you could see, like, partway, like, down the middle there was that space where the threads changed. So, oh, the other one's left-handed, but no, they weren't. They were circles, which, you know how screws work, where you screw them in and they go in, and so there's, like, one thread, right, like a helix? That wasn't a helix. They were separate circles, which isn't good for anything. I mean, I didn't even think that a lathe that makes threads could even possibly do that. So, I don't know what's up with that. So because I learned about the manufacturing process in engineering, and I don't think that's possible, with my very limited knowledge. So I'm really excited to show that to my professor, next quarter, because I'm going to have him for statics. So, yeah. So anyway, how did I get onto that subject? Scott is at Shoreline, and he thought he did really well on the test, but he got a 65% on the final. So he was like, oh man. But the average was 45. So he actually got an 85. And I'm like, wow. Is Shoreline a bad school? Is that class really stupid? Is that a bad teacher? Do I need to worry about physics too? I think I should read up on my physics book to catch up on some stuff. Because physics 1 should be pretty easy. Anyway, yeah, next quarter is going to be super busy. But not now, not now. I'm free as a bird. I really want to see The Hobbit in IMAX 3D. I think I, like, talked about that extensively. Oh, my video time is up. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Oh, it's way over 15 now. Man, I'm at 15:03 right now, according to my thing. Sorry, guys, I really wanted it to be short, but not enough to actually keep it short. So, adios, super nerd friends. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.